Hi, everybody, and thanks for being here today. And we've got this reading for Oracle Guidance for Cancer. Let's have a look at what these cards are saying. We'll just jump straight in there. And we have the Six of Swords, we have the Fool card here, and the Four of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords here is about going through challenges, difficult periods of time, heavy burdens. But the thing is, even though you may miss certain things about that lifestyle, it's time to move to a better, safer place, a positive move. But it is a very scary time because you're moving into the unknown. You don't know who you're going to meet, you don't know where you're going to live, how the lifestyle will be, how easy it will be. And it could be that it takes you a little bit of time to readjust to everything that you have done. This is a full change of life, a brand new phase. It's one that's taken courage, one that you'll have to adapt to, but it's also one that will bring you true happiness and give you fantastic opportunities in the future. Now, let's move on to the next card that we have here, which is the Fool. Now, this card is also about beginning afresh, about beginning a new phase of life, about picking up your paintbrush and beginning to splash colour onto a brand new canvas. This is about being spontaneous, about taking chances. But it's chances that you are not being extremely unrealistic about. Don't be too naive because the future is as unknown. There are still many things that you have to sort out, but everything you need to make this fresh start work is within you. Your bravery, your adaptability, your decisions are all based on instinct and logical thought. Believe in yourself and what you can accomplish, because this is a fresh start and you can accomplish anything you put your passion and your heart into. Now, the next card we have here is the Four of Swords. And this is about having a time of rest, of needing time away from people, a time to recuperate, a time of solitude. Could it be that you are physically and emotionally exhausted? Has there been too many challenges and you just need to recharge those batteries? And this is the time to do it. Now, let's have a look at what this message is for you here. It's time to leave the old lifestyle behind. All of the hardships and burdens. It's time to move to fresh shores. Take new chances. Begin a new life. Everything you need is within you. And this is a huge challenge. This move, this change of lifestyle, this change of friends, this change of home. It's very challenging and exhausting. And you will need the rest. You will need that time away from all of the chaos and stresses of beginning this new phase of life. Because in between challenges and victories that you have in your life, you need times to recharge. You need times for you to build your physical and emotional strength back up so you can face the world and cope with anything that it throws at you. And you do have, with the Fool card there, everything you need within you for whatever comes your way. All right, I'm going to leave that reading there. Be back in a minute with the love focus. Hi there, welcome back. And we're going to look at these 3 cards again with a love focus. Okay, let's start again with the 6 of Swords. Now, do you feel that you are standing in the middle of a room? Chaos circling you, stress, variety of challenges, and you feel that all of these things are just too much, that you just want to escape. You want to move to a quieter place, a safer place. And there's a variety of different ways that you can look at this card with a view to love. It could be that it is literal, that you're moving to a new house. It could be that with all of the challenges that are going on round about you, that the move to a new house is one that you do on your own. Could it be that your relationship is breaking down? That you've decided to part ways? Could it be that when you do make these changes, even though there is loneliness, there is parts of your life that you do miss, but do you quickly realise how unhappy you were? How much easier and better your life is now that you're more in control of it? There's also another way of looking at the 6 of Swords, and that is that you're remaining in a relationship which is going through challenges and difficulties. But that instead of beginning to drift apart, you decide to put effort in. You want to stay together. You want to commit to each other. And you could be doing this by working through your problems, through counselling, through talking to each other, through sitting down and working out what it is that irritates you, what begins that feeling of wanting to move away. It could be that because of all these irritations that there has been some difficult and challenging and hurtful behaviour between both of you. And it's a way about moving past those experiences and beginning to have a little bit more respect for each other and moving forward with kindness, working out ways of dealing with future challenges. Who's going to take the bins out? Who's going to pay what bill? Or is it that maybe you need to let go of certain control issues? There's an old saying that's coming to mind. Would you prefer to be right, or would you prefer to be happy? And with this last example of what this card could be, that about sums this up. Let's move on to the next card here, and we have the Fool. Have you jumped into a relationship feet first, without thinking about what's going to happen next month, how you would feel about this person next year? Are you maybe blocking out all of the little irritations? Is the person's quirky character enticed you in? Are there certain things about the other person that do irritate you, do get under your skin, do make you want to react? And is it possible that those things are making you take a little bit more control? Do you feel like mum, sorting the other person out? Or do you feel like you're having to jump in and organise or rescue your loved one from a situation that they've got themselves into? So it could be that you've maybe jumped in to a relationship or a situation without really thinking things through, and the consequences that may be painful and hurtful down the line. Now let's move on to the next card we have. And the Four of Swords is still about withdrawing from a relationship, about having some time out, physically and emotionally. Could be that you don't want to date, that you just want to go out and have a little bit of fun time. Are you maybe shut down emotionally? Has things from your past caught up with you and you just don't have any more to give? Are you maybe in a relationship that is quite cool? There's no love, there's no tenderness being shown within it. It could even be in going to an extreme where there is emotional and physical challenges, or you may be in a volatile relationship and you've had to close yourself down, both physically and emotionally, to deal with the situation that you're in. Now, if you're in a situation that is volatile, then for your own safety and self-protection, it's time to take action, not to rest. Get away from that toxic situation. But other than that, if you do feel that you need time out away from whatever situation it is, then this is a time to take it. Now, in interpreting these cards, there is still a variety of different ways that you can look at it. It could be that you have began to move away from each other. Have you maybe jumped into a relationship without really knowing each other and it's really not working out very well? Could be that you have decided to part ways and that it's been extremely challenging for you and you just don't want to be involved with another person. You need time out away from yourself to heal. It could be that you are wanting to fix whatever is going wrong in the relationship. Maybe you're turning a blind eye. Maybe everything that is frustrating you is something that you want to paint over. Start afresh. And it could be that you are taking time away from all of those feelings. Giving yourself time to rest and recuperate and build yourself back up as a couple. And it could be that, this is a destructive relationship, one that you need to escape from. One that has turned you into mum. One that you either need to rescue yourself or the other person from. And it could be that because of this volatile relationship, you really have shut down emotionally and physically. And that is a situation that can't continue. A toxic relationship, a volatile relationship, is one that you do need to escape. You do need to start fresh. And you do need to recover from the experiences that you've been through. Now, please take care with whatever it is that you're going through just now. And I'll be back in a moment with your healing oracle guide. All right then. Now, this section is about looking at what you need within yourself, what you need to maybe heal things that have happened to change your point of view on the world. Now, the card that's been drawn for yourself is Victim Consciousness. Do you ever say to yourself, why me? Life's never fair. I'm not good enough. Who cares about me? And these are all very negative comments. Things that are in your head that you say to yourself when maybe you're at a low point anyway. And all these demons are there saying these things, restricting what you do, who you meet. They take away your confidence, your self-worth, and make you feel less than, make you feel like a victim. They take away your personal power. And that's what this card is here to draw your attention to all of these things that are being said, that are nipping away at you and taking all the joy and fun and confidence from your life. All of those negative things can stop you from moving on from something, moving towards something. Maybe it inhibits what you'll try, keeps you stuck in a rut, so that you feel as if you're in a straitjacket, that you can't actually move. You're so bound with all these negative thoughts. This card here is trying to draw your attention that this is something that you can change. Only you can build your confidence. Other people can try, but if you don't battle your internal demons and close yourself off to those nasty comments within your own mind, then things that other people do or say are never going to work. Only you can build your confidence, can build your self-worth, can build your courage, can try new things, get you out of that rut, get you living life, bringing colour back in, trying new things, expanding your life. And once you are more into this positive frame of mind, then you can create healthier boundaries about what you accept from situations round about you, people who are in your life. And it makes you feel more confident in how you can communicate. Show yourself compassion. Show yourself love. And develop your self-worth, because you are worth it.